Big news! Tottenham set for decisive week in Leroy Sane transfer chase with player set to hold talks. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Leroy Sane is expected to hold fresh talks with Bayern Munich this week, with Tottenham Hotspur still firmly in the mix for the German winger, despite efforts from the Bundesliga giants to tie him down to a new deal. Leroy Sane's contract situation has taken a few different twists since it was revealed that Tottenham Hotspur had been offered the chance to sign Sane from Bayern Munich. The German champions are currently working to agree a deal with Sane, and it was reported last week that talks between Sane and Bayern were progressing well, with a new agreement expected to be reached soon. However, those claims were quickly played down, as another outlet suggested that Tottenham remain confident of landing Sane despite Bayern Munich's ongoing contract efforts. Fresh reports from GIVEMESPORT now state that Bayern Munich are set to hold talks with Leroy Sane this week, despite interest from both Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. It is understood that all parties are seeking clarity over where the winger's future lies, with an acknowledgement that there is still a chance he could extend his stay at the Allianz Arena. Tottenham and other suitors remain fully aware that the former Manchester City man may yet commit to Bayern, but a breakthrough in negotiations has still not been made. GIVEMESPORT also reaffirmed Spurs' interest in Leroy Sane, stating that while it is genuine, the current uncertainty surrounding the managerial situation at the club is far from ideal. The publication also highlights Arsenal's interest in Sane, but note that while the Gunners are monitoring the situation, nothing is advanced at this stage as they consider younger alternatives. Daniel Levy is said to have a strong working relationship with Sane's agent Pini Zahavi, and it is believed that the pair have already held talks over a potential move to North London, with discussions between Sane and Bayern Munich expected to take place this week. Tottenham are still in the dark as to whether the winger will remain in Germany or push for a return to the Premier League. Spurs have been linked with a move for the PSG attacker Bradley Barcola during the summer transfer window. According to a report in L'Équipe, the 22-year-old French striker, who has been outstanding this season with Tottenham eyeing him up. Barcola has 21 goals and 19 assists in all competitions. He has been a key player for PSG all season, and he has helped them win multiple trophies. Tottenham need more creativity and cutting edge in the final third, and the 22-year-old could be the ideal acquisition for them. It remains to be seen whether they can finalise the deal. The player is reportedly valued at around £60 million. He has a long-term contract with the French outfit, and the Champions League winners are under no pressure to sell him this summer. Any club hoping to sign him will have to be a premium. Tottenham need to improve multiple areas of their squad, and spending a club record fee on the French attacker could prove to be difficult. Bradley Barcola would be a superb addition. With that said, there is no doubt that the 22-year-old is a phenomenal talent. He has been described as a complete player in the past. He is still only 22, and he could improve further with coaching and experience. He has all the attributes to develop into a world-class player. If Tottenham managed to sign him in future, it would be a major coup for them. For now, they need to improve multiple areas of their squad, and spending a huge chunk of their budget on one player would be unwise. Tottenham's pursuit of Eberechi Eze, which was already very complicated, may have become even more difficult after a transfer insider revealed the attacking midfielder is now on the radar of one of the biggest clubs in Europe. There were even suggestions that Spurs were ready to submit their opening offer for the Crystal Palace man, but the situation appears to have got more complicated since then. However, more recently, we have found out that Spurs may face competition from Manchester City for Eze, while their cross-city rivals, Man United, have also been credited with an interest in Eze. Mick Brown, who remains well connected with those who work in the game, has now revealed that the Palace man is wanted by Bayern Munich. He explained that his former Eagles teammate, Michael Olise, will have spoken to the England international about linking up with him at the Allianz Arena. Brown told Football Insider, "Eze is one of the names Bayern are looking at. They had a lot of success with Michael Olise coming in from Palace. He's been terrific for them, so they're hoping the same might happen with Eze. Those two have quite a close relationship as well, so I have no doubt they'll have spoken about it. He'll sell it to him because he's clearly enjoyed his time there. Having those connections already at a club is always a boost for these types of deals. I think the move would suit him too. He'd have a bit more space to play his game. It's definitely something I think could happen because they're looking to strengthen on that left-hand side with Coman and Sain both looking like they'll leave. They've got a few targets in mind and he's on their list. The fact that Brown mentions Eze is seen by Bayern as a potential replacement for Leroy Sane, who is out of contract at Bavaria, is interesting from a Spurs perspective. Reports over recent days have said that Tottenham are increasingly confident of landing Sain should the German international not be able to agree on a new deal at Bayern. If the Bundesliga side managed to secure Eze's services, that might open the door for Spurs to seal a deal for the former Manchester City man. Tottenham are confident of sealing a move for out-of-contract England international Angel Gomes this summer, journalist Ben Jacobs has revealed. The former Manchester United midfielder is expected to depart Lille once his contract runs out next month, and Tottenham are believed to be favourites to land him on a free transfer. Jacobs claims Spurs' confidence has particularly grown in the last couple of days, as they now sense their proposed contract offer might be accepted. Gomes was heavily linked with a Premier League move in recent months and is also believed to have admirers at both West Ham and Marseille. Jacobs, speaking on Last Word on Spurs, revealed that Tottenham have made a contract offer for Gomes and have grown in confidence that their proposal may be accepted. Gomes is another possibility and Tottenham have made an offer. What I've heard in the last kind of 48 hours is that Tottenham have grown in confidence that their offer might be accepted. Angel Gomes, praised as phenomenal, joined Lille from Man United in 2020 and amassed 134 appearances during his 5 seasons with the club, scoring 10 goals and providing 19 assists. The 24-year-old has struggled for regular game time this term, making just 10 starts in League One and a further 3 in the Champions League. Tottenham are likely to resolve manager Ange Postecoglou's future before announcing any new signings, as it remains unclear whether the Australian tactician will be in charge next season. According to Fabrizio Romano, Spurs are still considering their options internally, but are expected to make a decision very soon. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in, and as ever, come on you Spurs!